That would be the contest of 2014. Narendra Modi versus Arvind Kejriwal. Let the people decide who's the real king.
Rahul, this morning itself I read the announcement by Mr. Kejriwal that no MLA in Delhi will fight the Lok Sabha elections.
No, Arvind Kejriwal's announcements don't really mean very much, because he said he won't form a government, he won't ally with the Congress or the BJP. Ultimately, he did. So we don't take those announcements very seriously. He will do what he thinks is best. There is pressure from within the party. We've seen Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan both say Kejriwal should contest. The question tonight is, should Kejriwal take on Narendra Modi or not? What do you make of that? Would Modi be concerned about that possibility, Sudhanshu Mittal?
I am so happy that you acknowledged that the man says something and does something else. So he lacks credibility. And you think Mr. Modi, with a 360-degree credibility, needs to worry about a man who's bereft of any credibility? Look, Modi has the credibility of ideology, he has the credibility of character, and he has the credibility of administrative acumen. He has delivered. So it's performance versus illusions. A man who talks not fighting, then fights. A man who talks, I shall not form a government, I swear on my children, shall form a government with Congress.
You're not answering my question, therefore I shall not allow this. This is not a debate on the morality of Arvind Kejriwal. I'm asking you a direct, straight, simple question. Would Modi be concerned if Arvind Kejriwal were to declare that he wants to take on Narendra Modi, try and do to him what he did successfully to Sheila Dikshit?
Mr. Modi will not be worried one bit, for the simple reason that the credibilities of the two individuals are far different. Here is performance versus false promises and illusions. B, he may have done it to Sheila Dikshit because at that point of time, people did not know what he stood for. But after having formed the government and after people having seen what gas is he all about, I don't think anybody in his right frame of mind can even think that he can pose a challenge. Thirdly, and more importantly, these are hypothetical questions because he would never have the courage to do it. He has always shied away and run away from anything serious and responsible. If he had one bit of commitment, he would have continued his government. He claimed he had reduced corruption.
No, you're going off tangent. I want to stay focused on what we are debating tonight. And Sudhanshu Mittal says, Preeti Sharma Menon, that Modi is not concerned, Kejriwal is no threat, Modi is no Sheila Dikshit, and that is reality. Sheila Dikshit had a 3-term anti-incumbency she was up against. There is a surge of goodwill for Modi, reflected by anecdotal evidence from people traveling across. Everyone talks about a Modi buzz, a Modi wave. Possibly how big that is, we don't still know. But Modi is no Sheila Dikshit. Would it then make sense for someone like Kejriwal to take on Narendra Modi head on and say, I believe you are what's wrong with Indian politics, I will take you on, like I did with Sheila Dikshit? Preeti Menon?
I'm glad that you realize that there's something dramatically wrong with Indian politics and that Modi stands for that part of what is extremely grossly wrong with our politics. And I'm glad that the only person you have faith on who can take Modi on is Arvind Kejriwal.
No, it's not about who I have faith in. I don't have much faith in any of our politicians. My job is to question all of them, and I'm asking you a direct question like Sudhanshu. I don't want you to depart from my question. My question is this, and I shall repeat it for your benefit. Is it a good idea for Arvind Kejriwal, since he believes Modi represents what's wrong with India, for Kejriwal to take on Modi wherever Modi contests from? Preeti Sharma Menon, answer my question.
Where Arvind Kejriwal stands from is something that we will decide shortly. But the fact that we will give Modi a run for his money is guaranteed. Now, you may think that Modi will get a run for his money if Arvind Kejriwal fights. I may think that he may get a run for his money if a 25-year-old girl who has been stalked or molested stands against him. So it can be anybody who can give him a run for his money. Your assumption may not be the same as ours.
Are you suggesting that the 25-year-old girl who apparently or allegedly Amit Shah stalked or had stalked, is that what you're suggesting? Are you in touch with that lady? Are you suggesting that she'll contest an Aam Aadmi Party ticket? Because don't make these wild charges. Let's not just jump the gun. Don't make wild charges.
You're preposterous. Your assumption is preposterous. What I'm saying is
that's what you said. I'm assuming nothing. I'm only reporting what you said, madam.
And who stands for what women's freedom. Yeah, I'm saying exactly that. Any 25-year-old girl who stands for women who want to live free of abuse may want to contest against him, and we'd welcome that. We could welcome anybody. I'm saying if Modi has
Madhu
courage, he should come and stand
Rahul,
against Veda
Mr. Sharma
Taipatkar.
stood
If he has
against him
courage,
in
he should
Gujarat.
come and stand against sterling activists
Mr. Sharma
who
stood
have
against
pulled
him in
down the
Gujarat
sham
and
of
she was
his development.
decimated by the people of Gujarat.